Hi everyone and welcome back to Regiments. I know we haven't done a video for a while. I'm trying to get through it so that I can do a proper review of the game because I think this game deserves one. It is so much fun and I feel like it's very underrated by some people. I highly recommend it. I don't think it's badly priced at all. But let's get on with Saber Cut, the fifth, almost getting to the final of all of these campaigns, or the operations. We've got Firebird, and then we've got Black Horse Mad Dash after this. So we're playing on hard again as we were before, but let's get into it. Even as the bulk of the 1st Belgian Corps retreats to a new defensive line around Paderborn, an ad hoc reconnaissance unit scouts for openings on the flanks of the Soviet steamroller. It's the 17th of June 1989. The 4th Chasseurs à Cheval. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing that all wrong. Sorry to the Belgians. Colonel, the situation is dire, but we shall not relent. The corps has been badly mauled by the Soviet tank formations. They knew where to strike, that's for sure. Surviving battalions are rallying around Paderborn and entrenching right now. What's worse is the government's decision not to mobilise during the troubles in East Germany proved to be a huge mistake. The bulk of the reserves are still about 2 days away from arriving. Of course, the Soviets would catch their breath and resume the advance much sooner. This means that we must act immediately with whatever combat-capable forces we have at hand. Surviving elements of the UK 33rd Armour Brigade are ready to support us, as are the rapidly arriving US 82nd Airborne Division. Woohoo! Or Warno Division. Now, reconnoitre the positions and the enemy numbers in the assigned area. Cause as much disruption as possible, prioritising the key command and artillery elements. Use the mobility and stealth of your troops to maximise your advantage. Make the Reds dread the coming night. Okay, so we have to scout enemy units, we're destroying enemy targets, and we're capturing key terrain. So this is going to be an interesting one. Let's have a look to the battle. So what do we got? We got loads. So we're the Belgians, which have a load of British gear. So we got Scimitars, Scorpions, Spartans, Strikers. We got some Jeopards, so we got some German gear. We've got the Sultan, we've got the M125, we've got the Alouette, Par 1, so we've got a few choppers and things. We've got Harrier with cluster bombs, very nice. We've got area recon, and we've got some smoke artillery. Plenty of stuff there. We've only got 150 points of operational authority. Do we start by just getting a lot of deployment points? Let's have a look at what else we can bring in. So we can bring in the Leos, the Leo 1B Evo, nothing special. We can get a Challenger. Okay, I'm into that. I like a Challenger. They're not too expensive to bring in either. Get 2 Challengers, 4 in total. But it's already level 3. We cannot rank that up. That's level 3 as well. Now this is nice, but it doesn't come with a lot, does it? We get some airborne, and we get a little Sheridan tank, and we get... This is obviously the 82nd. And we get the A10s with guns. The guns appeal to me, but it's 150 points. That's all the operational authority gone. As much as I want the challenges, that's not going to work for me right now. I think we need to put everything for the moment into bringing in more stuff so we can bring in everything that's available to us. And a lot of this is going to be recon, because we've got a load of recon tasks to complete this particular turn, as it were. Rather than fanning about, let's go straight into that. Everything for now into deployment points. See where we get to. Obviously, we get less deployment points at the start because we're playing on hard. That's the first time I've ever had to do it. And we take the challenges. It's either that or the Leos, but I think we just take the challenges. And we do the same electronic warfare. I mean, they're kind of presenting themselves to us, but we need the challenges. That was horrendous. It's the first time I've just not enjoyed a match because it just felt like a complete uphill struggle. I mean, I don't mind playing on hard, but that was ridiculous. So we bring in the tanks without a shadow of a doubt. We're going to need them. We're going to bring in the Scorpions. We're going to bring in a Scimitar. We're going to bring in the striker still because it wasn't doing a bad job. We're going to bring in all of the infantry that has ATGM because we're going to need it. We're going to bring in the mortars. And we've got the rally ability now at least. And I'm going to hang on to the rest of my points and see what happens. But yeah, I'm just not happy with how that turned out at all. It just... I don't think ATGMs are good enough to be able to manage against that many tanks in that way. They're just so inaccurate, whereas most of the time the tanks hit. So you just end up losing. I mean, even if I pulled all the forces back and hid them, and you can't, you have to be within their range to fight. So yeah, I don't know. Let's get to the edge of this. They're in place. I mean, we're going to be in a good position. Or we should be. I really want these challenges to get right up to the edge here. Beautiful side shots from the striker. Oh, I want them on that tank, please. Side shots from the challenges as well. Let's bring in the other infantry. We should now be able to fire at these guys. Let's move the scorpions up as well. Beautiful. See, immediately you bring some tanks in and it completely changes how the battle rolls out. The scimitars are taking a lot of damage. I'm just going to retreat those back. They don't need to be there. And let's bring in supplies so we can rearm them. We're going to move these guys up. We're going to move these guys up. We've got stuff coming from the other side now, so we're going to change the challenges to face that way. Challenges, come this way. They're facing the wrong way, you swines. Oh, they're dead. It's dead already. It was anti-air. Fine. Challenges face that way instead and kill that. These guys are taking fire. I'm just going to retreat them slightly. Let's bring in some more recon. I'm not sure I have plenty of recon. I mean, the tanks are just no bother now. With the mix of ATGM and the fact we have the challenges just make all the difference. Challenges taking a lot of damage though. There we go, they're dead. We just need to kill these guys. I'm going to send these guys in. I'm going to send these guys in. Those guys are taking a lot of fire from their ATGMs, which are apparently a lot better than mine. Typical AI. 90 points left to bring in the other Scorpion tanks. He's retreating his forces anyway. Super. See how much smoother that has gone? 16 minutes left. Just from having some tanks. They pretty much sent the same forces at us. Ping that area. I assume we've got a load of tanks defending it again. I still like to collect these for victory points. But yeah, look at them all there. But I'm not as scared this time because I've got tanks I can send at them once they're repaired. I think we can move these guys up. We're going to move these guys to here. We're going to move these guys... You know what, let's get all of our ATGM troops up to here. I mean, I know that they're lower on ammo, but what we'll do is as soon as the challenge is fully repaired, we will move the supply up to here, and we'll resupply them. Yep, there we go. So we'll get the supply up there as well. The scimitars can come here. These guys can probably come over here because they can get resupplied. The strikers can push up to here. No, our challengers can push up as well. I'm going to get them in here for now. We're still going to use the cluster bombs, so we have that. In fact, let's get some heavy hits in with the cluster bombs before we move the tank in. because at least that way we've caused them some problems. Turn off their weapons. They're just going to drop in the general area. Oh, they actually have AA there this time. I don't think they had AA last time. That was definitely an anti-air missile though. Where's the supply trucks being really slow? They really turn their weapons off so we can try and get eyes on. What I'd like to do is send some stuff over to Calden soon, actually. Maybe we send this one set of scimitars over that way. And some scorpions, yeah, some scimitars and scorpions. We cap Calden, we try and crap Volksmarston with them. I want to try and get these guys in range without... Maybe I bring them down here actually and put them in this side. Really waiting on this supply. It's being very slow. The striker can probably push up as well. These guys can come over here. Can they come across here actually? I don't know how much of this sort of tank trap stuff they've got. And it just takes a while to get through. There we go. Stop that. Rearm everything around you. There we go. The scimitars are going to come in and face that way. The challenge is I just want to be in range of what's seen. I don't actually want them to go and have to fight it. Now, I discovered, thank you to someone in the comments, that I can use the right click to stretch and make them smaller when I place them, because it was annoying me that they were so far apart sometimes. Right. I do have the area recon still, which is free. There we go. We can see that. The striker is engaging. The challenger is going to come up here. And I'd love... Yes, good. He's going to engage as well, the mortar. Good, good, good. I like the mortars. I don't have to babysit them too much. They're kind of very effective at just doing their own thing most of the time. And I can just be quite happy with that. Oh, 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 oh. Striker, go away. Jesus. I hate them. Their missiles are so much more accurate than mine. It's really annoying. How much damage they do to me. Really upsetting. And I'm back over here.
Zone captured.
They're out of supply, they are. Move fast over that. I mean, these are... Were these not all tanks last time and they're BMPs this time? I feel royally gypped. I'm sure they were all tanks last game. I really am missing some heavy artillery, to be honest. These challenges aren't in a great position now. They've taken a lot of damage. I'm going to turn their weapons on. Screw it. We just need to try and engage them a bit. What we got over here? Tanks coming in on these guys. You're no match for a bunch of tanks, guys. So we're going to retreat you. Could do with that chopper in, couldn't I? I only got 100 points. I'd like to bring in the Power Tiger. We'll have to retreat them. Maybe we bring in the Striker then. The Striker can fire across the water at them. I'm just going to keep reversing these. I only have one squad of tanks. This is an absolute nightmare, this game. I need to try and cap some stuff as well. I've capped 1 point. Right, recon area, what's behind them? I don't know what those are. I want to get these guys in here. So there's some tanks there. Fine. Let's get the challengers in range of those. I need you guys to move back fast up here to rearm these. I want the Voltigers to move up as well. Yeah, we've lost that zone. Maybe we could actually move these guys this way. And we can send the infantry to try and take out those tanks. What the hell are my challenges doing? No, 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 no. I said to engage them, not cuddle them. It's these entrenched positions, and the only thing I have is clusters, but I'm not happy using the clusters in this way. And I just feel like I'm losing infantry and everything constantly.
Zone captured.
Right, let's get these strikers over here now instead. See, a lot of that is infantry, so I didn't do a lot. I need to get these guys in range of that. These guys move fast around here to try and repair these tanks. Bring in the scimitars. Recap that. I'm still going to be struggling for points, but I should be able to repair and rearm everything. I've definitely not lost as much this time thanks to having the tanks. But yeah, it's brutal. The challenge is ranked up as well, which is nice. I don't like the way that your units, if you tell the units to attack something and then they lose sight, they just move up anyway. I wonder if that's a setting somewhere, because it's quite frustrating. I don't want them to just move. I want them to stop if they lose sight. I don't want them just to act on their own. Once these challenges are repaired, I'll get some units, or get them moved around here so they can try and engage this stuff. Can you engage this? Is that a silly question? Probably not, because I can't see them. These guys are going to move up this way. I still need to push over this way as well. I'm going to bring some infantry over that side and some scorpions over that side. I've caught this now, so I'd love to get this point because it's worth 75. So I'm going to move these guys that way. This I'm going to move into here because at least it can fire that direction. This I'm moving up here. These guys I'd love to get into this point so we can kill those tanks. The challenges are almost fully repaired, so we're going to move them across here like that. There we go, we're in a better position now. So we can engage these guys close range with our infantry. Mortars are firing at them, so I'm going to move the mortars up, because the mortars aren't going to do that much to a tank, really. These guys in here, that's fine. Tanks are engaging that there. These guys are going to move in here. We are getting shot at from over there, but there's not a lot I can do about that right now. Let's just have a little recon of that area, to be fair, see what we're dealing with. I'm more interested in what's going on over here now. See, there's not as much stuff there this time. So they do spawn differently. Definitely spawn differently. So maybe it's also the look of the draw as to what's going on. Because the whole scout remaining forces thing's changed as completely as well. Let's get these guys across here, screw it. Let's get those guys into a nice shooting position. Those guys can stay there for now. These guys are capped that. Ideally, I'd want to push into Echo, but I'm going to try and ignore it and push around the side of the map, I think. And go up to Valley, because it does say I need to destroy stuff at Valley anyway. And my tanks are going to go that way. Let's get the Spartans into here, the Scorpions in here as well. I'm going to deploy the ATGM troops. What's that coming in? I don't know what it is. It's not visible. Oh, they're bringing in a bunch of stuff here. That looks like anti-air. Move these guys up. Those guys are getting pinned in and wrecked, so... Fine, do we send the challengers that way? Maybe. And just send these guys up here. Challengers should be able to deal with all of that. And as soon as they're ready, we'll bring them back in.
Zone captured.
Oh! We're actually firing at these guys. It's infantry. How can they still see them? AI are cheating. I'd like to point this out. BMD2s. Let's get into these buildings as well. Maybe I send these in behind then. They're suppressed. They're about to get shot up by the challengers. I think we should be okay, actually. Let's push this way with these guys instead. I mean, the stuff at Valley, we know that. In fact... Oh crap, there's some enemy units. Tanks, 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 tanks. That's why we needed the Challenger. T-64s. Scorpions are light tanks, they're not great. We'll pull them back. Let's get the Striker over there. Striker needs to rearm, to be honest, never mind. Scimitar can sit in there. I feel like I'm in a better position than last time. But that's also partially because they've changed how they're behaving. The infantry are getting a kicking, so we're going to evac them. But at least we'll kill these tanks. I'm going to recon this area just because my recon's a bit further back. Come on, challengers, do your thing. Thank you. And against the T-80s as well. You guys can reverse. Challengers should be able to deal with these things. That's recon, that's not. I need more infantry. Oh, they're dead. My bad. Didn't pull them out in time. Good. The T-80's dead. Switch target.
Objective completed.
Evac that. Let's just retreat that. We can still fire on the move. Scimitar, we've got not many left. There's our other troops we can bring back in. I feel like 3 minutes left. We're still in a better position than we were last time. I'm just going to recon this area again and see if there's anything there. If there's not, I'm going to push these guys up. Because I feel like they could... Yeah, I'm going to go in. Screw it. Let's go, 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 go. Let's push these guys up. The strikers rearmed, so we can push... Let's push that up that way, actually. I feel like the striker will be more used to them. Let's give these guys some fire support here. Challengers are not in the best position. Oh, no, reverse, reverse, reverse. Don't turn your backs to them. Yeah, don't do that. 2 minutes 40. Let's get these guys out of that. Kill the Sani, please. That's the priority right now. That's riflemen and stuff retreating. And some anti-tank units. Hang on. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Before they turn around and fire missiles at us. Mortars are finally firing at those, though there are ATGMs in here. And there's some scimitars and scorpions. That's the end of the scorpions. Just want to push these up here. We should cap that as well. We've capped those. Striker can push up a little bit. Get these guys in this way. The Challenger can probably push up. It's just running out of... Do we have any supply yet? Oh, we have loads of supply. Fast move to get some more supply. A little bit concerned about the lack of ammo. I'm going to try and get these into here because they should cap that in 1 minute 50. A recon area for this place because they were retreating their units. But I think maybe we can... Yeah, we can take this. Let's just take it. Screw it. It's another 50 points, so it means we can afford more stuff. Get those back in and get them up here. Oh, they've turned round. Cluster bombs coming in to try and help with this. Well, there's a lot of stuff there, actually. I am now in deep regret. Might catch some of them off guard, but... We've got AA as well, though. That's pretty good, actually. Yes, you beautiful, beautiful units.
1 minute remaining.
Let's get the Spartans out and about. Let's get some damage done. These guys are engaging as well. I think I just saved my own bacon there with those Harriers. Yeah, pleased with that. Pleased with that.
Zone
Are these guys not... Why are these guys not firing their ATGMs? Oh, they're standard Voltigers, that's why. It's not the ATGM squad. Crap. I need to be within 800 meters or something for that. Yeah, 800 meters. Oh, there we go, they're dead. That's weird. 1 minute left. Can I have that? It's worth 100 points. Do I just wait until the next turn? Rather than trying to do it right now? Maybe we'll wait till the next turn. It's going to be easier for deployment, isn't it? I think I'd be risky to do it right now. 28 seconds. Yeah, maybe just reverse and preserve, because I'd rather do that than lose a bunch of stuff right now with 16 seconds to go in phase 1. But that was a much better scenario. The tanks made a huge difference. And as I say, they spawned all of their stuff differently, so that was really different. I don't know if I'll include my first playthrough or just do the second. But yeah, 6 vehicles lost compared to what, 16 last time? Made a huge difference. Next phase. Okay, so moving on to phase 2. Let's have a look at the operational log. This disinformation thing. Stati has a technique. We've read that in a previous one. I'm not reading that again. We've already done it. Right, so we captured a lot. Now, I left probably a bit of it in. I don't know how much I've edited the video by this point. You'll know when you see it. I did play the first phase without any tanks, and it went horrendously. You really need tanks. Because their tanks minced me. I still won, and I still survived, but I lost an incredible amount of vehicles. So, that's gone better with the tanks that time. So now we have a decision whether we bring in more tanks or we just go with what we've got. What I actually want is artillery, to be honest. And I don't get artillery. So the choice is, do we bring in some more mechanized task force? Or do we have more deployment points? That's a difficult choice. Fusiliers do have riflemen with laws. Airborne are just riflemen with laws as well. See, I'm inclined because I quite like the tank. That has a ATGM launcher. But the missiles were terrible, whether they're any better in this game than real life. Or we bring the Leo where it actually has some armor. I'm going to bring the Leo. Because I want the tank and I want the armor. I've already got a missile launching platform. And then operational authority. Still got 56. I think we bring in some supplies. Because I found myself using a lot last time. To the events. Weather warning or air superiority. Air superiority, we get more tactical aids. I think that'll be helpful because we will need to dislodge them. So I'm inclined to go down that route. Okay, so we're quite happy that we've secured this. Our units are still where they are, but they're unrepaired. I want to bring in supply urgently because I need to try and resupply stuff. These tanks... I'm worried about those tanks and how supplied they are. I'm tempted to retreat them and get them fully repaired. These, I guess, we hold position with for the minute. If I can get through Valley and then push into Warburg, and then I can push all the way back around the top of the map and down, potentially. I think that's my plan. So let's retreat those guys. The mortars can go up here. Those are fully repaired. Let's get them up here so we can see what's going on. They're in place. I kind of want to move the striker down here, to be honest, because I feel like that way I can cover both here and here. Let's recon area. See what's there. I've got lots of Harrier clusters and things that I can use. Let's just start hammering them if we can. Let's move these infantry up. See if we hit anything here. There's something anti-air there. I hit whatever was in that bit. Nothing was really clustered together for those cluster bombs. Illumination artillery. I don't know if that'll help at all. Don't know if it'll show me what's there. I think I need recon within range to be able to see with that. So the illumination probably doesn't help. Scimitar is actually fully repaired. The challenges we can call back in. The Leo I can't call in yet. Kind of want to get the Scimitar right around the back if I can. I don't know if there's anything right around there. Let's have a look. We'll just keep using this recon thing because it's free. And then that's only 5 points, so I'm going to bring that in as well. There's something at the back there. That's anti-air. I kind of want to bring... Let's bring some of these infantry around the back. Oh, they're not fully repaired. Where's the supply very slowly chugging along? Did I kill anything there? I didn't even look. Oh, they hit the anti-air. That's what they fired at. I kind of want to repair these before I send them around, but I'd like to send them around the back. I'm just going to turn their weapons off and just get them around here. I'd like to get them eyes on stuff, because these guys don't really have eyes on. They must be out of range. You can see if I hold C down, you can see the sort of ranges on stuff, but I'm not sure of the recon range. No, I'm not sure. Vision 2730. So, technically, I should be able to see stuff here, but it is in cover, I guess, some of it. Oh, look at all this back here. What is all that? What are those units? A dot? Are they artillery or tanks or what? Oh, they're Akatassias. Wow. They're getting clustered. They're a primary target as well. We can give them a kicking, no problem. Bring in all of our air support for that. If it's a primary target. Nice. Very nice. Where's my supply? Oh, it's nearly here. And the tanks are on the way as well. I think we bring the tanks from around the back as well. I still need to hit those things. You know what? Let's move the mortars around this way and we'll kill this stuff around the back and see if we can come in around the back of the other unit. Maybe that'll be better. Everything here just sits in position and we wait. I'm actually going to move these guys into the buildings. I was going to push up, but I'm concerned that they're going to bring in more stuff. And I just don't think it's worth it. That should be an easy kill now. There's only one left. And we can use these infantry. Challengers as well can help fire. This should be killable by the mortars. I would have hoped. I mean, they're all piled on top of each other, so as long as we're in range. I just kind of want it as far around the back as possible. Oh, there's... I didn't notice those before. Tank traps there. These guys... Are they not repairing past 80%? Or maybe because the vehicles are thingied. Okay. Maybe because they're missing a vehicle? I don't know. That's okay. Right, let's start bombarding these things. Let's bring in the the Harrier rockets on them. Because I want to do them as much damage as possible. And I guess we move these guys up this way then. Get them suppressed if we can. Let the rockets do some serious damage. Beautiful. And just keep bombarding them. Let's move the supply up as well. They're illuminating us there. Hang on, I've lost something. I've lost something up there, haven't I? That's not ideal. They're actually pushing us. I too can illuminate an area. They killed whatever was there, that's for sure. Right, the challenge is in position now. Let's move these guys up. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't like ATGMs, thanks. Reverse those guys back. Apparently they're still being hit even though they're really far inside the forest. Mind you, they can shoot back, which is also ridiculous. Now they should be able to start engaging stuff. BMP2, all the riflemen are dead, it's just BMP2s left. And get repaired, hopefully. Let's turn on their weapons. Let them start engaging. Let's get these guys back up. Let's get these guys moved up. Get these Fusiliers in, shall we? Let's get in some Harrier rockets on this stuff. Illumination on them as well. Almost dead. These guys are badly damaged. But we should be able to retreat them and repair them at least a bit. How is that BMP2 still alive through all this tank fire? Ridiculous. We've wasted half our time trying to take back this one point. They're about to get hit in the side, yeah, so they're getting retreated. Cluster bombs on that at the back. The Gatassi is dead. Let's reverse these guys to let them get repaired. Let's move the tanks up to here. Let's move the scimitar up. We lost the recon on the area, which is annoying, but never mind. Yeah, that's really annoying. It's alright. The Challenger should be able to kill them. Get the scimitar over here so it has range. We'll let... Oh, there's defensive stuff over there as well. There we go. Dead. Don't know what all that is over there, but we will move this up to here to try and rearm them. Those guys are getting rearmed. I still have 90 points to spare. I guess I'll be bringing in more ATGM troops. What is all of that? Are they just supply trucks or something? Oh, that's an easy kill. Scimitars, go, go, go! Some of those are actually proper targets as well. I mean, is there anything else over here, or is that it? Scimitars should absolutely wreck them now, they're nice and close. Eight minutes and I've barely got anywhere. I've done a lot of damage around the back here though. Fine, so it looks like there isn't a lot there. So we'll just move around a bit. Just fire at whatever that is. Could be more Akatasias or something. Or just more... Yeah, it is.
Objective completed.
So we destroy all the targets at Valley, which is good. These are going to take a shot in the front. So we're going to recon this, and then we're going to bring in some Harrier rockets, probably. I think that's the plan. Yeah, let's do that. There's obviously some infantry. I called in more infantry. There we go. Oh, they hit the wrong thing. Oh, they hit both things. Okay. I'll let them off. Let's do some more illumination on top of this stuff. I really just want to clear this area, because it's a nightmare. What are they? I think they're infantry and they're facing the other way. Oh, they're tanks though. Cluster bombs on that, please. Push these guys up. Yeah, the tanks are an issue. Come on, where's my Harriers? Bang, dead, beautiful. Let's move these guys out of there. Let's push these guys up. Let's push these up to here. Recon on the area. Push these guys up this way. So there's what's left. Let's drop some illumination on them as well. They're firing at the scimitars. Need to try and get in on them. Get the recon area on them.
5 minutes remaining.
Let's get the Harrier rockets on these. Fusiliers can push up. Get you into there. I want you into here. Challenger push up. Let's get the supply trucks up. Right, we've cleared this area now. What's going on over here? We're losing stuff, but that's alright. We'll end up bringing in some tanks up there. Let's try and send some support for these guys with the strikers. We'll probably send the scorpions up this way as well. We've now cleared all this, so let's go, go, go. Let's leave the scimitars here to get repaired. Challengers can get rearmed and everything. These guys are going to move up as well, so we get all of our infantry moving. As soon as that's ready, I'd like to hit them. I just want to rearm the challengers. The supply needs to come as quickly as it can down there. These guys need to move fast over here. They're retreating. Good. The striker did its job. Scorpion's going to move up here. Let's have a look at the recon at this area. There's various units around it.
Zone captured.
Don't know what they are. If I could see, it would be nice. Let's illuminate the area, see if it gives us any ideas. So they can be hit with clusters. And there's a HQ there that can be hit with clusters. Supply can resupply these.
Objective completed.
See if you can hit the HQ unit. Or in fact the AA would be even nicer. Because they're suppressed. They're still dropped. Yeah, they're getting slaughtered by these units, so let's pull them back. They're super accurate missiles. Let's get the Fusiliers really up close and personal. It's my only recon up here at the moment. I need to bring in some more recon. I would like this 100 points. My missiles versus their missiles. Switch targets back onto that if you can. The infantry will deal with this now. But we need to suppress that thing over there. Right, these guys are ready to go, so fast move them over here. You will also fast move to try and rearm everything. You guys are all going to engage that. There we go, done. Get in here. In fact, let's get everyone back in and go really fast. Let's get you guys in placed in there. Scorpions will push up for now until more Scorpions arrive. The Scimitars are on the move as well. Get up here as quickly as possible. This can move up as well now. I just want this point for the 100 points that's there, because that's a lot of points. And then they've only got those 3 left. Warburg still has 2 units remaining near it. Really? I mean, the Scorpion's almost dead, but... there's something near it, I guess. I don't know where. And we should cap it in the next minute.
1 minute remaining. Zone captured.
Don't know what I'm looking for here. It says there's 2 things remaining. We've captured that. Let's just move up then. I mean, they do like hiding things at the back of the map. Obviously, they had the artillery and stuff. But I mean, I'm not seeing anything. Destroy targets remaining. There's nothing here. We're in complete control here. I mean, all they could do is send in reinforcements now. That's bizarre. I mean, there's nothing here. They can be retreated now. 9 seconds left anyway. Let's just get ourselves into defensive positions. That was weird. We killed a lot of their stuff. That was really weird. Next phase. So we've got 173 points. We're going to resupply everything. Or do we? Discard changes. deployment points, 23 points left. What do we spend it on? The scimitars, so we get them back. Everything else is okay, but I want the extra points so I can bring in all the tanks and stuff. I think there's plenty of that. I mean, that one's the one that's the weakest, maybe. But the scimitars, I mean, that's a full squad. The scimitars is a full squad as well. Oh, that's a challenge. Let's do that. And then 8 points. I guess we spend it on those guys and just have them. Okay, so this is the last one. We have to finish it. I'm a little baffled. I feel like I didn't progress much that time. But in fairness, I did kill a lot of the objective stuff. Scout enemy forces, still 20 remaining. Destroy remaining stuff at Warburg. There's something there now. That wasn't there a minute ago, was it? I mean, come on. Right, so we can bring in the Leos now. We're going to bring them in up. I mean, how are we going to get into there? We need the infantry across, so let's just bring up our tanks in that way. We've got 140 points. Let's bring in the scimitars, and the scorpions even. We've got 65 points left. I guess we wait and see. Unpause. Don't know what that is. Let's get some illumination on the matter. Challenges are somehow badly damaged. They weren't before. That's a HQ unit. Okay, so remaining units at Warburg have been destroyed. Super. So, Fusiliers can come and rearm down here. These two can come and rearm down here. The scimitars can stay up here as recon, I guess. Scorpions are going to come this way. I want to see what's in here. Recon area. Oh, look at all of that. We've only got the expensive Harriers now, though. But I assume they're all facing this direction, so we should be able to come in from behind them with all of our infantry and stuff. Those challenges will only go to 70% for some reason when repairing them with the supply, which is kind of annoying. But never mind, it is what it is. Same with these, they'll only go to 80. Apparently those will only go to 77. And then maybe lost a vehicle. I guess that can't be magically repaired. But the other ones, although it says, you know, they've lost a vehicle, I don't think they have. I think they only come in with 2. Fine, so we're on the move with what we've got. Let's get them all up this way. These scimitars will stay here, unfortunately, as backup. The striker is fully rearmed, so that's going to move up as well. These guys are fully rearmed, so they're going to move up too. And we do a sweeping motion around the top and just try and get everything. And we push these up to here. And the supply can come with. I don't want to waste it all on the mortars. We're going to put these guys in these buildings in a defensive position. Let's have a little scout there, since it's free. Say a unit there. Scorpion's not going to be close enough to see anything, so it's going to come up here instead. I might wish I had those tanks around the back, to be fair. It's dark, isn't it? I'm going to turn myself around so I can see this a bit better. I'm going to turn their weapons off on these for a minute. Try and get them in a good position. Get all the infantry up here, we'll rush them all in together. Striker will be at the back here. Tanks will also be at the back to shoot. Oh, the tanks should actually be moved a bit closer. We'll probably have the tanks firing this way. Those guys in that way, and these guys very slow. Scorpion can't see anything because they're in cover, so I'll have to get even closer. I don't like all this rain. Don't like all this rain. We will recon the area, smoke it, and then go in, I guess. Let's drop some light on this. Because eventually they're going to start coming in from behind us as well. Is my other worry. Yeah, our Scorpion can't see anything. There's patches of fog there as well. Let's drop some cluster bombs on them. Our mortars are engaging. Artillery smoke down so we can get in these buildings, and then we're just gonna go for it. Off we pop. Everyone out. Move, move, move. Well, stuff at the back, as expected. Retreat through the buildings, guys. Try and give you some cover from this side of the river. Let's get a supply in here. Let's get these guys in here. Tanks, but we should be able to take them. Supplies are going to get up really close to here. Oh, they've got some mortars. Oh, I don't appreciate that. Maybe I send the challengers back over this way to help defend. Can you guys get in range to fire at those tanks, please? That'd be nice of you. Yes, there we go. The T-80s as well, so I would really appreciate it. Right, we've got factory, so I'd really appreciate getting those infantry resupplied. Actually, we should be alright without the tanks. So tanks can come this way. Fast move that. These guys are going to engage. Scorpions are going to push as well. We're going to recon this area. I don't think there was much else there. Stop these guys here, try and repair everything, please. Yeah, it's just Sarni's there, so that's fine. It's got a little bit of illumination going over here. These things back here were dealt with, so I'm happy with that. Let's move those guys back into there. I think we can move these up as well. How are we doing in terms of the infantry? They're rearming, good. These guys are as high as they're going to get, so we'll move them up. Recon next on Hill 105. And that's us controlling the entire map, so apparently scout running the remaining forces is still a thing to do. So I will have to end up bringing in the recon chopper, I guess. Which is a little bit annoying. In fact, I should probably do that now. So I've only got 11 minutes to go, and they might do a massive counter-attack. Get all these infantry in. Let's get a supply off the map then. Let's move them fast up here. Let's get the challenges up as well. We'll get them into a position here. Do a recon of this area. Let's move these guys up here. Let's move this one up here. Yeah, they've got something there. Let's bring in this. Since we can afford to, we might as well use it.
Zone captured.
More illumination on all of this. Now we've just got a wall of units, so we're just going to march straight past them all. 10 things remaining, apparently. Where's my recon chopper? There it is. Let's get the recon chopper across the map. Because apparently there's still 10 enemy units that haven't been spotted. So we use the recon chopper to find them. I mean, we control the entire map. Technically, we should just win, surely. Let's get the Scorpion up this way. Let's get the Scorpion up this way as well, just so we can have a look, try and find them. And get the Challenger pacing that way as well, because that's where they can come in at the top of the map, that side. Recon chopper is en route. I mean,
Zone captured. Total
they could be
domination
anywhere.
achieved.
There we go, stage concluded. We've won the entire map. Scout remaining enemy forces would have been nice, though. But we've won. That was a slog. More so than the previous ones. I think a lack of tanks, because we only had the ones I brought in. And I do feel like pushing without tanks is really difficult. And without artillery as well, without heavy artillery, was a nightmare. I ended up playing really carefully until the end there, when I just felt like I had an overwhelming force to just charge in. Good fun, though. Well, we got all the points. We completed it on hard. Scimitars didn't do bad. Striker did a good job in the end. Played very carefully with that Striker. But look at the Challenger. Smashing stuff up. Leo didn't do very much. Called in at the end. Never mind. That was good fun. Very challenging. Very challenging. More so than the previous ones. I'm excited to see what comes next playing it on hard. Thanks everyone for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe and tune in soon for the next operation.